Hello friends, my name is Nancy Kamdar and today we are going to discuss our topic data mining and transaction data. Before we start, let me quickly tell you what I will be talking about in this presentation. First, we all understand what data mining actually means. First, we all will understand what data mining actually means because that's the foundation of everything we are discussing today. Next, I will explain what transaction data is, what basically that means. That basically means the information collected when someone buys something in a supermarket. For example, every time you buy grocery and get a bill, that bill has small but useful data inside it. Then we will see why supermarkets even collect this data, like what is the benefit for them and how it helps in improving their business and serving customer better. After that, we will go step by step into how this data is analyzed, how stores use techniques to find useful patterns and turn that information into profit. And finally, I will share a few simple real life examples that make the concept easy to understand, not just from supermarkets, but also examples like how a hospital and a pharmacy business can be used similar things. So before we understand how supermarkets use data mining, let's find first let's first understand what the term data mining actually means. The word mining means digging deep to find something valuable. For example, in gold mining, people dig into the earth to find gold. Similarly, in data mining, we dig into a huge collection of data to find valuable information or hidden patterns. For example, a supermarket collects thousands of receipts every day. Now, if we just store them, they are just numbers. But when we analyze them, we might find something interesting, like customers who buy bread also often buy butter. That small piece of information can help the supermarkets make decisions like keeping bread and butter close on shelves or giving a discount if someone buys both. So, in short, data mining means taking a large amount of raw data and finding meaningful patterns from it that can help a business grow or market smart decisions. Now that we know what data mining means, the next question is what type of data do we use for mining in supermarket? The answer is transaction data. Transaction data is simply the data recorded whenever a customer buys something from the store. You can think of it like a digital version of your shopping bills. Every time you buy grocery, let's say bread, milk, and eggs, the computer at the billing counter records all these details: what item you bought, how many, at what price, on which date and time, and sometimes even your customer ID if you are using a membership card. All this small piece of information are stored in the supermarket systems. Later, when thousands of customers shop, the store ends up with a huge collection of such transaction data, and that's what they analyze to find pattern or insight. Now let's understand why supermarkets collect all this transaction data in the first place. Every in the first place, every single purchase gives the supermarket small piece of information like what customers buy most often, which products are ignored, and which ones are selling together. By analyzing this, supermarkets can understand their customers' buying behavior. For example, do people buy chips and cold drinks together? Do they buy milk every alternate day? Next, it helps in inventory management. If data shows that rice is selling fast, the store can restock it before it runs out. If toothpaste is not selling well, they might reduce its quantity or replace the brand. Then comes smart discount planning. For example, if they notice that people buy biscuits and tea together, they can give an offer like buy tea, get 10% off on biscuits. All this helps increase profit customer satisfaction because when customers get what they need and see useful offers, they keep coming back. So basically, this transactions data becomes a mirror showing what's working and what's not inside the store. So far, we understand what transaction data is and why supermarket collect it. But now the big question is how do they actually use it? That's where the process of data mining begins. Let's see how it works step by step. Step 1, data collection. The stores collects data every time a customer make a purchase. This includes product details, price, quantity and time. The data can come from billing machines, loyalty cards, or even online purchase. The second step is data cleaning. Just like we clean our house, the data also needs cleaning. Sometimes there are duplicate entries, spelling mistakes, or missing prices. This need to be removed or corrected before analysis. Third step is data integration. Most supermarkets have multiple branches or sell online too. Data from all these places is combined into one single system so that analysis gives a full picture of the business. Fourth, now comes the next step, that is fourth step, data analysis mining. Now the actual data mining happens here. Software tools and algorithms are used to find hidden patterns. For example, they might find that people who buys babies diapers also buy baby lotion. Now comes the fifth step, knowledge or insight. Finally, these patterns are converted into business actions like placing lotion beside diapers or giving combo discounts. These small decisions based on data help increase profit and customer satisfaction. So, in simple words, data mining is like turning raw bills into gold, the gold being useful business insight. Now, let's talk about the main technique used in data mining. These are basically the methods supermarkets use to analyze their data and find useful patterns. The first one is association rule mining. This technique helps to find which items are often bought together. For example, data might show that people who buy bread also buy butter, or those who buy chips often buy cold drinks. This is how store decides to place this product side by side. It's all data driven. The second is classification. Here, the data is divided into predefined groups. For example, customers can be classified as regular, occasional, or new based on how often they shop. This helps in giving special offer to loyal customers. The third one is clustering. It's similar to classification, but but here the groups are not predefined. The computer finds patterns on its own, like grouping customer who buy organic food together or grouping those who prefer snacks and fast food. Next is prediction. This helps supermarket guess future sales or demand, for instance, based on past data. They can predict that cold drink sales will rise in summer. And finally, regression. This technique helps understand relation for example, how the price of a product affects its sale. If the price goes down, how much will the demand increase? All these techniques together help supermarket plan better, stock smartly, and sell more efficiently. Now that we have learned the techniques, let's look at one of the most common and powerful examples: market basket analysis. The idea is very simple. It studies what item customers usually buy together. It's just like noticing that when someone buys bread, they also buy butter or jam. The computer analyzes thousands of transaction record and finds pattern like this. For example, a customer who buy shampoo also buy conditioner, or those who buy chips often buy soft drinks. This information help the supermarket make smart decisions. They place related items close to each other, create combo offers like buy 10% get 10% off, buy tea get 10% off on biscuits. This technique does not just help increase sales, it also makes shopping more convenient for customer, because when products are placed smartly or offered in combos, it feels like the store understands what you need. So market basket analysis is a perfect real life example of how data mining turns simple bills into smart business moves. Let me make it this easier to understand with a real life example. Imagine a hospital in your city. Soon after it opens, someone decided to open a medical shop right next to it. Why did they do that? Because they observed or understood the pattern. Whoever visits the hospital will need medicine right after their appointment. This decision was not random, it was based on simple data and logic. The person knew from real world data that there is a strong connection between hospital visits and medicine needs. Now, if we bring the same logic into a supermarket, it works exactly the same way. When data shows that customers who buy bread also buy butter, the store owner use that pattern to keep them together or create combo offers. So, just like the medical shop earns more profit by being near the hospital, supermarkets earn more profit by understanding and using data patterns from their customer purchase. This example shows that data mining is not just about computers. It about understanding people's behavior and making smart business decisions based on it. Now let's see what benefits supermarkets actually get from data mining. The first and most important benefit is that it helps them understand customer buying habits. For example, they can see which products are sold more in summer or what combination are popular during festival. The second benefit is improved sales through better product placement. After analyzing data, stores can decide where to place product where to place products like keeping chips and cold drinks together so customers are more likely to buy both. Third, uh, Third, it helps design smarter offer discount instead of giving random offer. Supermarkets use real data to plan meaningful ones, such as combo packs or seasonal discount that customers actually like. Next, data mining helps manage stock efficiently by checking which items sell fast and which don't. Stores can restock or reduce item accordingly. This prevent overstocking and reduce is waste, especially for perishable goods like fruit and vegetables. Another big advantage is predicting future demands. For example, based on last year data, the store can predict that sales of cold drinks will rise in May or that chocolates sell more during Valentine's week. Finally, it helps build better customer relationship when customers see offers they actually care about or when their favorite items are always available, they feel valued and they keep coming back. So, overall, data mining does not just increase sales, it improves the entire shopping experience for both the business and the customer. So far, we have seen how helpful data mining is, but it's important to know that it also has some challenges and limitation. The first challenge is the huge amount of data every day, hundreds or thousands of transactions happen in a supermarket. Handling and organizing such large data requires strong system and strong storage, which can be expensive. Second, there are data quality issues. Sometimes the data might have mistakes like missing prices, wrong product codes, or incomplete customer details. If the data is not accurate, the analysis results also become unreliable. The third challenge is cost expertise. Data mining tools, software, and specially skilled professionals are expensive. Not every supermarket can afford to hire data analysts or maintain advanced technology. Another very important point is privacy and security. Supermarkets collect sensitive data like customers name, contact detail or buying history. If this data is leaked or misused, it can harm customers trust and even lead to legal problems. Then comes difficulty in interpreting patterns. Difficulty in interpreting patterns. Data mining often produces complex results that need expert understanding. A wrong interpretation might lead to bad decision. for example, giving offers on the wrong item. Lastly, customer behavior keeps changing. What people buy today may change completely next season. So, supermarkets must update their analysis regularly to stay accurate. In short, while data mining is powerful, it requires proper care, good quality data, skilled people, and respect for privacy to work efficiently. Demo what I will show. Let's see this concept in action with real example. Data set and counting rules. We will use the you can read this on screen. So, to conclude everything we have discussed, data mining is one of the smartest tools modern supermarket use today. It helps them take raw data like transaction records or bills and turn it into useful knowledge. Through this process, they can understand what their customer want, how their sales are performing, and what strategies can bring more profit. For example, as we saw, data can reveal that people who buy bread often buy butter, or that cold drink sales increase in summer. This small insight helps supermarkets plan their product placement, stock, and offer much more intelligently. In simple words, data mining helps business think logically rather than guess randomly. It connects observation with technology to make better decisions for both the company and the customers. And just like the hospital medical shop example, when we use information wisely, we get success faster and more efficiently. That's why data mining is not just a topic, it's the backbone of modern marketing and retail strategy. It truly turns data into decision and decision into profit. So with this, I would like to thanks to all those who watched this video, and